An event like this will always benefit students in a way that you get to actually talk to people in the industry. It's really important. When you kind of want to get into creative industries, for example, music industry, my industries, it's quite informal. You know, you go to university, you go to college, you learn the processes and so forth, but actually having to hear from people who are actually in the industry for a number of years, you get a really different perspective. You know, sometimes the learning, it gets detached a little bit, if you know what I mean. People in the industry can tell you some hidden truths that you wouldn't find on a curriculum or anything like that, and prepare you, you know. You come, you learn, you want to be as prepared as possible. The best way is to learn from people who are actually in the industry.
Well, I think it benefits in the sense that anything that gets people out and talking to people who actually work in the industry has got to be a benefit, because people start thinking about, well, how would I fit in? What kind of jobs could I do? And they get a bit of inside track to what's really going on. So any of those inside tips that people would get at an event like this, they wouldn't otherwise get if they didn't come.
I think the inside creative industries is absolutely critical for anyone that's looking to finish and round off their studies by integrating it into the real world, and I think it's an important fast learning track to enabling students to do that.
Without blowing my own trumpet, having access to people who've got that knowledge of what things are like right there and then can only help a student to really gain a proper and fuller understanding of the area they're looking to progress into for their career.
Well, I think it's really important. I mean, personally, I was a student and was desperate to get into the media. And there was nothing set up for me when I came through at Manchester University in a kind of structured way. So I think it's fabulous. I mean, I found my own way through writing for the student newspaper and getting involved in the music scene and the club scene. But there was nothing structured, nothing to come to kind of pick up on hints and, you know, good practice and how to get involved. So I think it's fabulous for the students.
I think the event is a great initiative to connect people working within industry with students. Just having that insight into actually how the real creative world works is immensely beneficial. And by being able to develop those face-to-face relationships at this stage, it can only be a good thing.